Hi, my name is Voolma. I am a health psychologist and a behavioral designer. And I work in the field of digital health where I help design experiences that hopefully give people some kind of guidance on how to make the best choices for their health and well-being. I'm super excited to tell you today a little bit about the role that coffee and my daily coffee drinking ritual plays in my own self-care and specifically in terms of the productivity that I want to achieve on a day-to-day basis. So there's a lot of research out there about the impact of coffee on things like alertness, anxiety, stress management, gut health, you name it, it's there. I really encourage you to seek out the information that's most relevant to you yourself. Today, I'm just sharing my personal experience and ritual as it pertains to coffee, not giving really an overview of the science around it. So coffee plays a very big part in my day, especially on weekdays. I like to use it as a way to start my workday. So it's a little bit later in the morning that I usually have a cup of coffee, and I do only drink 1 cup a day. I like to grind my own beans and brew a fresh cup of coffee, then sit down with my schedule for the day, my to-do list, kind of all the priorities that I have to meet and have to get done that day. And it just gives a really nice container for that time for me to really ground myself in my working time and then go on to doing the activities that I need to do and the tasks that I need to do for work. It's also something that I use as a little bit of a memory cue. So you might be aware of the fact that olfactory memory, so memory that comes through smell, is one of the most powerful memory cues. And so I love the smell of coffee, and it really helps me essentially prime my memory for remembering my priorities throughout the day and the intention that I set for my work day. So when I think back to that coffee that I have in the morning throughout the day, it's easier for me to hone in again on my intention and on my priorities, which just helps me stay on track, especially if it's a busy time and I have a lot on my plate. During the weekends, I also like to use coffee as a part of my kind of social bonding rituals. So many heart-to-hearts have been had over a cup of coffee with my loved ones. And it's something that I, again, just do once a day. Usually it's a social activity during the weekend, which is a big part of course, my mental health care as well and my self-care habits. Supportive relationships are some of the most important pillars of mental health care that we can add and improve in our lives. And I've noticed that coffee plays a big part in mine. I'm very curious to know what your coffee rituals are and how you use it in your day, if at all. I really think that everyone can have their own approach to what works for them and their well-being, their mental health care, and their self-care rituals. And I'm curious to hear what yours are. Thank you and enjoy.